Welcome back to my podcast. Today we're diving into a crucial issue that has the potential to reshape the global landscape of science and technology. We'll take a closer look at the United States' dominance in higher education and research and how recent policies could be threatening that very position. The United States has long been known as home to the world's best universities. Just imagine, this spread represents only about 4% of the global population. The US hosts a disproportionately large number of the top universities worldwide. This is an extraordinary achievement, but often a strong academic tradition, abundant research funding, and a deeply held commitment to intellectual freedom. However, lately, serious concerns have emerged regarding the sustainability of the dominance. Policies implemented by the Trump administration, particularly the aggressive cuts to research funding and attempt to undermine academic freedom through political intervention, have become a major point of contention. So let's break this down piece by piece. The cut to research funding, especially from vital institutions like the National Institute of Health and the National Science Foundation, could have damaging long-term effect. U.S. government funding has historically been the backbone of basic research. Studies that might not immediately yield commercial product but are fundamental to uncovering new knowledge, forming the bedrock for future innovation. When these funds are slashed in the continuity of crucial research projects and the development of young talent on American campus become jeopardized. Beyond direct funding cuts, there are also the policy of strategic research overhead costs. These overhead costs are essential of maintaining universities' operation and research facilities, include lab maintenance, building, utilities, and administration staff salaries. When these costs are significantly capped, the construction of modern research infrastructure and the upkeep of existing facilities become challenging. We even heard about example of vital projects like the cancer research building at Michigan State University facing cancellation. This is of course will hinder progress in various scientific fields. Furthermore, we're seeing attempts to curtail free speech on U.S. campus, particularly regarding issues of diversity and politics. Such political intervention will try to dismantle diversity's program, censor discussing on sensitive topics, and sanction students or staff who express certain views, create an unfavorable climate for critical and innovative thinking. Universities should be open space for the exchange of ideas, even controversial ones. When the freedom is limited, the ideology flourishes that has been one of American universities' greatest strengths in threatened. These policies remind us of dark historical period in various countries where excess political interference in higher education institutions led to prolonged negative consequences. We certainly don't want the United States to repeat similar mistakes. While the United States appears to be pulling back its support for research and academic freedom, we're observing a contrasting trend in the other nations, especially China. The Chinese government is massively increasing its investment in research and technology with the ambition of becoming a global leader in science in the 21st century. This shift is highly significant and indicates a changing global power dynamic in research and innovation. This situation should serve as a start warning to the United States. Reducing support to research and ceding academic freedom is asking to the making to research ecosystem that has been painstakingly built over many years. Losing academic independence and quick will direct impact the national long-term competitiveness. It's important for us to recognize that American academic excellence doesn't just benefit this country itself, it also makes significant contribution to global science advancement. Basic research funded by the US government has historically been open to the global scientific community, foster cross-border collaboration and innovation. If this ecosystem is disrupted, the impact will be felt worldwide. So, what can we learn from this situation? One key insight that emerged is that academic dominance cannot be taken for granted. It requires a sustained commitment to research funding, support for academic freedom, and the creation of an environment conducive to the exchange of ideas in innovation. Furthermore, it's crucial to remember that the issues of on university's campus isn't access of free speech, but perhaps a lack of intellectual and ideological diversity. The solution isn't to restrict discussion, but rather to actively encourage more diverse perspectives to engage in constructive dialogue. So, in closing, we need to considering the long-term implication of current policies. Will the United States be able to maintain its position as a global leader in research and higher education, or will we witness a significant shift in power in this 21st century? The answer heavily depends on how U.S. policymakers address these challenges and whether they are willing to once again prioritize research and academic freedom. So, so, so that's all for our discussion today on my podcast. Don't forget to leave your comment and share your thought on this issue. See you in the next episode. Thank you.